How's it going, guys? Rapid fire video here, real quick, just about the bank collapse. Roughly 20 banks halted trading today. Everything is crashing when it comes to the financial sector. Of course, all this triggered by Silicon Valley Bank and kind of also by Silvergate. Just remember, if you fail to pay the mortgage, if you fail to pay the bank, what happens? You're out on the street. They take your property away from you. What happens if the bank can't pay its dues? Well, they get bailed out. They get free money from the government's favorite money printer.
Americans can have confidence that the banking system is safe.
Which, of course, in turn, we all pay for collectively through inflation. Anyways, second largest bank collapse in the history of the United States, which is pretty wild. Pretty wild that it's happening to Mr. Biden. He has not had the best of luck when it comes to inflation. Take a look at this chart. All thanks to the way his administration has dealt with a lot of financial issues. Just crash, crash, crash. But according to the president, we're all fine and dandy, right? Everything is okay.
Are you taking blame for inflation? No.
Why not?
Because it was already there when I got here, man. Remember what the economy was like when I got here?
So, of course, financial contagion absolutely triggered a bank run. On top of that, panic causing trading of 20 regional banks as the value of their stock actually crashed even below 80%. And that's actually a big deal because 1/3 of the United States, all of us, 1/3 of us have U.S. deposits in small regional banks. And out of those, half of those banks, half of those deposits are completely uninsured. It's all according to Bloomberg. But remember, trust that everything is okay. And they get bailed out. That's just what happened in 2008. Now, no matter what the president says, according to Greenspan, they have all the say. They have all the power. And they're not answering to anyone, including the executive branch. Pretty scary.
What is the proper relationship? What should be the proper relationship between a chairman of the Fed and a president of the United States?
There is no other agency of government which can overrule actions that we take.
These are the bankers that control your money. But Silicon Valley Bank actually didn't do anything wrong. They did exactly what they were supposed to do post-2008 recession. But that was a problem because the stuff that they did, buy a lot of mortgage-backed securities, Silicon Valley Bank was invested in the bubble of everything. Of course, mortgage-backed securities was the big one. Goldman Sachs is now saying that maybe they won't hike the interest rates up this month. Give the banks a bit of a break. What does that mean? That means potentially somebody on the inside, maybe they're the ones playing with the banks. If you create bank runs, artificial bank runs, basically it's a way of telling the Fed to stop hiking interest rates, and therefore it can return to the idea of low interest rates, easy money.
So let's say a Goldman Sachs saying, we want the price to be X, so we're going to fill the trades in to get to X. So they determine the prices in advance that they want to see. It's a command and control system. It's central planning. It's not capitalism at all. Don't blame capitalism for the ills of the American economy, because we don't live in a capitalist society. We live in a command and control society where the fundamental element of the economy, money, the price of that money is set by the Central Committee, the Politburo, known as the FOMC.
Nothing has changed. Just print more money, print more money. But you can't solve a bubble with more bubbles. This is the problem. Anyways, we'll see what happens. The president thinks everything is fine. The banking industry is okay. Not going to collapse because, of course, they will all bail each other out. All right, guys, check out this other video I made on banking and money. Well, thanks for watching. Smash the like if you haven't. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Maybach music. Can anybody